How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Canada is about to get orange pilled. They are going to be, I think, on the same bandwagon, or they're going to have the same thinking as the US here very soon in regard to Bitcoin. We have news that Justin Trudeau is stepping down. Also, the person that's the contender, the most likely person to be the next prime minister, has literally told people that it would probably be smart to hedge their fiat currency with Bitcoin. I have clips from that today. Everyone tried to make fun of him for saying that it would be smart to buy some Bitcoin. They said that he was an idiot, that he caused people tons of money, and yet now he's looking like one of the smartest people in the Canadian government, or the potential government here very soon. We also have video of him years ago doing Bitcoin transactions, doing 30-minute podcasts talking about businesses switching over to Bitcoin. So I want to show you some of that, talk about what's happening in the market. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. Also, if you do want to trade crypto, there's a link underneath the video to CoinW. You can trade all different kinds of assets here, or all different cryptocurrencies. You can trade Bitcoin, Solana, Sui, whatever you want. You can see here, we're looking pretty bullish. Bitcoin well over 101,000. It went up to 102.5 thousand earlier today. Yeah, we do have some long positions too. They're looking really juicy. So if you do want to trade crypto, I've been saying this for a year plus, but I think it's a great time to be trading crypto. As long as you don't get too greedy, you can make life-changing amounts of money. And I still think we have some juice left in this crypto bull run. One of those reasons is because we continue to see more and more people get orange pilled. Take a look at this. Justin Trudeau to officially resign as Prime Minister of Canada. His likely successor, Pierre Poilievre, is a strong advocate for Bitcoin and financial freedom. So this was interesting because I believe there are elections for the Prime Minister later this year. A lot of people thinking that Trudeau isn't going to be reelected, so they just want to get him kind of out of the way now so they can have maybe a strong contender next. Maybe similar to like what happened with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, but Biden is still the president, so it's kind of interesting. Let's take a look, though, at Pierre. So he got made fun of by Justin Trudeau back in 2023. Let me play this for you, and we'll show another clip of other people attacking him.
So beyond having a plan to make people mad and amplify and reflect back that anger, we haven't really seen a lot of concrete proposals from Mr. Poilievre. I mean, he did make one. That's not fair. You're right. He had one great opportunity for people to opt out of inflation. He recommended this last spring. You can opt out of inflation if you invest your money in Bitcoin. Yeah. No. He stayed up late, watched all sorts of YouTube videos, and came to that conclusion. He said that himself. Buy Bitcoin, opt out of inflation. Well, any Canadian who actually listened to, maybe that's why those guys with the flags are so mad at me. Any Canadian who listened to him would have lost more than half their life savings since last March.
Okay, so let's look at that. March 2022 Bitcoin. We can see somewhere around 45,000, maybe plus or minus a little bit. Now, you'd be up over 100%. So they're looking at a 1-year time span for Bitcoin. Obviously not a smart thing to do. You have to look at Bitcoin over years and years. But Justin Trudeau, making fun of him for that. Yeah, so it's risen 135%. I think there's probably a pretty good chance, too, that Pierre could win if he's the head of the Conservative Party, because a lot of people in Canada, from what I understand, are pretty pissed off at inflation, pretty pissed off at the cost of food and housing prices. So they might move to something a little bit more conservative, kind of like the US has. People kind of changing their mind on the woke mindset, trying to move away from some of these liberal ideas and moving to a time of austerity, right? While also focusing on growth as well. Here's a video from 2 years ago where, I don't even know who this is, Tahini, sat down with Pierre for half an hour and talked about Bitcoin. How cool is that? They're just smoking and talk about Bitcoin. Now, this is another clip I want to show you. This is Pierre on his channel. Actually, he has 511,000 subscribers. Literally posted a video a couple hours ago about Justin Trudeau leaving. So he's like a hustler. He is hustling out here on social media. And he's going to buy the shawarma with Bitcoin.
We're going to buy this shawarma with this Bitcoin. You ready? He's creating me an invoice right now. Listen. He's going to make sure to include the tip in there as well. By the way, what is on this shawarma?
Deliciousness.
Deliciousness. An extra serving of deliciousness is exactly what we need. And by the way, do you use Canadian food when you make your shawarma? Is it Canadian sourced?
Everything here is local, actually.
Local, made in Canada, my friends. All right, let's do it. All right. All right.
Send. Done. Yep, I got it.
You got the payment. All right, we did it. Come on over here. Come on, guys.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Come on, that is before before Trump made that purchase with Bitcoin to buy a burger. This is happening years ago. Listen to this too. I'll talk about the implications for this for Bitcoin too, but I just want to show you some of these clips because they're really fun.
Encouraged people to buy Bitcoin, which is a digital currency. So I'm quite surprised that he is saying now that he would ban digital currency, as if he does not know that Bitcoin is a digital currency. He also encouraged people to cash in their fiat currency, their paper money, and buy Bitcoin. If they had done that, they would have lost $37,000 by the time he had said that to do that to today. So I'm very concerned about that.
Mr. Polyev.
Well, that's just false. One, Bitcoin is not a central bank digital currency. It is obviously not. It's not controlled by any central bank anywhere in the world. Two, people can make their own investment decisions. I've simply said they should be free to decide whether or not they want to use Bitcoin. I don't want to be like communist China and ban Bitcoin or other technologies, because in a free market, people should have the opportunity to make those decisions for themselves. That's my position.
Thank you very much. Are we done? Go, Dr. Lewis, one more time.
In fact, Mr. Polyev said that you could hedge against inflation, which is not true. So Mr. Polyev is promoting a decentralized currency over his own government's currency. That is a problem for someone who held a shadow cabinet position as a finance minister.
Sorry, Mr. Charest and then Mr. Brown.
Okay, so more people giving him a hard time on discussing the ability to hedge fiat with Bitcoin. He sounds like a Bitcoiner. Like, he could be running my channel here today if he wasn't in politics. Like, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, we think about Trump as a pretty pro-crypto president, right? Pro-Bitcoin. Polyev sounds like he's past where Trump is in understanding significantly. So it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out or how this ends. But the fact is, another large economy talking about, Bitcoin very positively, maybe more pro-crypto laws, more pro-crypto legislation, maybe buying Bitcoin as an economy. They're the 9th largest economy in terms of GDP in the world. Very far behind the US when you look at it. They're around 2 trillion, I believe, Canada is, versus 29 trillion. But still, this would be huge for Bitcoin if they were going to start buying or hedging their own currency with Bitcoin. I could see that years down the line, maybe in the next year. I don't know. But the fact is, seeing someone that is pro-Bitcoin as the prime minister, I think will get other people to want to buy Bitcoin as well. At the same time, we have Bitcoin balance on exchanges hitting new all-time lows. A supply shock is coming. And this is consistent. Like, every month, we see less and less Bitcoin on exchanges. We're down to 2.19 million Bitcoin. This is down from 2.7 million Bitcoin less than a year ago, right around a year ago. So 500,000 bought up and taken off exchanges. At the same time, we're seeing the DXY fall a bit today. So it fell down, a percent? A 1% candle today. 1.2%. Now it's come back a little bit. We're at minus 0.75% for the day, but this is a large candle. I don't remember the last time that we've seen a candle this large. We saw close to this, about 0.96 back in late November. But yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen a candle this big, maybe back in August. So we'll have to continue to monitor this, but this is typically good for crypto, good for risk-on assets if we start to see the DXY fall a bit. Yeah, crypto assets looking good. Solana at 218, SUI at 525, Bitcoin still at 101.6, 101.7. If you want to trade crypto, if you feel underallocated and like you might want to go long, there's a link to CoinW underneath the video. The majority of my crypto is in long-term spot bags, but I do like to trade a little bit here or there when we see big pieces of news or when we're at significant supports or breaking out of certain patterns. So definitely check out that link to CoinW. When you sign up to, you get access to up to $30,000 in bonuses when you start depositing and doing different things. There's also a big giveaway right now. It's up to 55 Solana, just depending on how much you trade. Oh, sorry, we're done with that one. We had that going for a while. Now you can get up to 3,000 SUI and a 10% deposit bonus. So do this in the next 12 days, start depositing, start trading, and you can get access to this. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Let me know your thoughts on Pierre. Are you going to vote for him if you're from Canada? Do you like the way he's talking about Bitcoin? Let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what you're drinking right now. I have nothing right now, but I'm going to go have some water and some steak and eggs here soon. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.